I'm Ann Barrow McKenzie, and I'm Coordinator of College Relations for Villanova University College of Nursing. I'm here today speaking with some third-year doctoral students here at Villanova to talk about the program and other pieces of information that might be helpful for prospective students. Joining me is Betsy Romeo, who's a third-year student. And Betsy, why don't you just start by telling us what it is that made you choose Villanova's doctoral program in nursing education?
Okay, I was at a point in my career where I was looking to obtain a terminal degree and had started looking at various programs that were available in the area. And of course, Villanova has an excellent reputation. The other thing that really drew me at the time was the fact that it did have the online component, and that's what I was looking for because I knew that would fit my life best at this time.
And Betsy, related to that online format, how has it been for you in terms of using the technology? I know when a lot of people hear about an online or distance learning program, then they start to get nervous, oh, I'm not that technically savvy. Has that been an issue, or do you work through that?
It really has not, and I would say I have average technical ability. I mean, just from work, and actually my children sometimes even help me, but and the tech support here is excellent, and also like people in my cohort were helpful, so the support is there. And it was a little bit of a concern, I'll be honest, initially, but was not a problem in any way.
Mm-hmm. So between the people who are available to you and the orientation that you get, it's not an issue?
It was fine, yes,
okay.
It was fine.
Regarding the design of the curriculum, how's that helped you with whatever it is that you're interested in researching and moving that research agenda forward for you?
Well, actually, that was another reason that Villanova came out on the top of my list as the program that I really wanted to be a part of, was that the way the curriculum is designed, each course helps you build on your research, and you're actually doing pieces of your research throughout the 3 years that you take the curriculum. Mm-hmm. So now that I will finish coursework this Friday, and we'll have basically probably close to the first 3 chapters of my dissertation started, fairly well started. So the way that it is set up, it definitely is conducive to moving you along.
Mm-hmm. How about the faculty? How have they helped support you in that work, and you're going into your 3rd year now?
Again, right from the beginning, they try to work with you and help us each individually, and we work also in groups to pick your concepts, pick your area of research, and then keep developing that. Try to pick something that you're willing to stick with to move you through the program. And they're experts, and if they're not an actual expert in your particular topic, there's someone on the faculty that has expertise in it. Mm-hmm. and is willing to help.
Can you share with us what your research area is?
Yes, I will be looking at characteristics of students that pass NCLEX RN exam on the first attempt versus those that fail. Mm-hmm. Mainly, the characteristic I'm most interested in is the critical thinking ability that they have at the time that they take the exam. Mm-hmm.
And have your fellow students assisted with that as well? From what I hear from the other doctoral students also is that they really bond as a cohort. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Absolutely. We have people from Nebraska and Ohio, a couple from Pennsylvania, and I never would have known probably any of these ladies if I hadn't been in this program. And we were talking about it recently. The first summer, we were, came in and sat down and just were very quiet. And by the end of that first 2 weeks, they were like some of my best friends. Mm-hmm. And we keep in touch even outside of class. We Yahoo, we call each other, and they are a great support. We help each other get through the ups and the downs, because it's a difficult program and it's a rigorous program. But our cohort is extremely close, and we help each other work through different phases of our papers and dissertations, even though we all have different areas of expertise and interest. Mm-hmm. We're really there for each other.
Oh, that's good to hear. Is there anything else, Betsy, you feel would be helpful for a prospective student to know as they're considering Villanova's program versus some other programs that are out there?
I think you have to take into account your life situation at the time. I mean, one of the factors I looked at was travel time, evenings away from my children. I have 5 children, and the younger ones are still at home, and this fit perfectly with my lifestyle in that I could take classes basically from my family room couch, and only have the on-campus commitment during the summer, which is nice, again, because you're here physically seeing the faculty, physically seeing your cohort. But I think that's one big consideration people have to take into account. Asynchronous programs are another thing I looked at, but I felt those might be just too impersonal. So I did like the synchronous component, that you still felt like you knew your professors because you were seeing them and hearing them. And you have to look at the program's reputation, which Villanova, though the Ph.D. program isn't very old in consideration of programs, Villanova University is well known and has excellent reputation.
Well, Betsy, thanks for talking with us today. It's valuable information for prospective students.
Thank you, Ann.
Thanks.